Hey everyone, Lensman Oz and the kids here, and this is episode 8 of Nuts and Bolts. How you doing, kids?
Good. Good. I am fine.
Alright, so you may be able to tell by my voice, I have a little bit of a cold at the moment, so I do apologise for that, but I'll do my best to not cough in your ears or anything like that. But hopefully we can get some stuff done this episode. Let's see. When we last logged off, I was struggling outside here with the embers stuff. I have since worked out what it was that I was doing wrong, and we've got this nice little setup here. I've got no ember left in there because I left that tap on. So what we've got to do is put ember in here, and it will melt down here and give us a number, give us an ember value. So I've made this gauge. The ember gauge is very simple. It's just copper, paper, and a compass. And this is the sort of the power source, the fuel for this mod. We'll throw a little bit more in there. That was quick. Right. So to use the cinder plinth, basically I needed these ember emitters and receptors. The emitter, let's have a look here. Ember emitter is like this: some copper, camonite plate, and some iron. And the receptor is copper ingots, camonite plate, and 2 iron as well. You get 4 for that. The other thing you're going to need is one of these tinker's hammers. So in order to get things to connect, you've actually got to connect on the acceptor first, or the receptor I should call it, and then the thing that's sending it. So if I shift right click here, you get a tink. Shift right click here. Oh no, hang on, it's shift right click and then right click. And you get the lower tong. That means it's connected. So if I turn on the valve here, it will actually, I'm not sure, yeah, it'll send the power over to here to give this the ability to work. So the thing for that last episode was I was supposed to burn stuff into ash. You can see here that it's throw something in there now and it will turn into this ash pile. Don't put it in there, it'll burn. Anything you put in here will burn. Don't right click on it with stuff in your hand. It will go. You put your sword in there, it's gone. Right, so if you right click with that dirt dragon, it will burn and turn into ash. So the quest, don't keep breaking the ground. What are you doing? Sheesh. The quest required us to put in, to hand in, oh, it was in that one, to hand in 10 ash pile. So I have 50 odd in my hand. So I've hand that in, and there's a detection task here to make the cinder plinth. Well, kind of need the cinder plinth to make the ash pile. Anyway, yep, so that's done.
Which one should I use?
Which one's what?
For the dawning of a new age.
Dawning of a new age. Oh, I haven't got to that yet. I'm still doing Ash of an Arcane Power. So I'm going to choose the orange sapling. And you're going to get some energized fuel blend, which is cool. Orange sapling, so we're going to place this somewhere. I don't know, over here maybe. Use that for something. So your kids can pick a different fruit if you like.
I want an orange.
Well, I've got an orange.
Too late, I have another one.
Oh, goodness.
There's 3. Someone's gonna have to double up.
I suppose. Anyway, so that's that quest. So that's how the cinder plinth works. This is how the power system of embers works. So next quest was making Dawnstone. Now this took me ages to work this out. Now eventually I derped up and I wasn't using the Eye of the Ancients enough, and I was trying to pump stuff in here, and I'll just take it off there for a second. I was taking buckets of copper and gold, which is how you make Dawnstone. I was putting them in the tank and I was pumping it into the top, I was pumping into the bottom, and nothing I seemed to do worked. Because I had the receptor here accidentally. So, my bad. You've actually got to, if you read the Eye of the Ancients, it says, a machine capable of mixing together molten metals into an alloy. Each face of the bottom block contains a tank which can contain its own fluid. When the top block is powered by ember, that's the bit I was getting wrong, and required molten metals for a recipe are present in the bottom block, molten alloy will appear in the top block and can be pumped out using iron pipes and mechanical pumps. So I was trying to get it to work. I'd thrown a bucket of copper in here and I had 2 of these hooked up, and I think it put the copper in both. So if I'm going to do more Dawnstone, I pretty much need to manually drop the pipe in and out as required. So I've taken to, if I need to, I'll do it here. I'll put a bucket of gold in, let it pump in, turn that switch back off, and then break. Or you won't need to break this one because it won't go in there because there's already gold in that tank, and then just put a pipe down for the copper. It mixes in the top and then pumps out over here. You can see there's part of a Dawnstone ingot in here. Now I've already started using the Dawnstone that I made. I think I got about 10 or 12 ingots out of it, which was great because I did use a bucket. I did lose some, I think, just derping around trying to get it to work. But things going well. We've got a few recipes inside that I'm ready to show you guys. So just 1 second. Sorry about that. Had a cough coming. Let's head back inside. Oh, what were you? Oh, I guess we can hand this one in. The Dawnstone ingot.
I've chosen a shovel.
We can choose Dawnstone pickaxe, axe, shovel, or sword.
I did sword.
It doesn't really matter, I don't think. Yeah, so this is how I was doing it. I was melting copper and gold in a smeltery, and yeah. Anyway, we got it to work. I don't really know what to choose here. I'm kind of hoping I could melt it down. Can I actually? Oh man, can I melt you? No, I don't really need the sword because I've made myself a Tinker's Construct sword.
Got myself a shovel.
That's alright, doesn't matter. Let's dump some of this junk if I can. One of my chests, and yes, sorting. Sorting does need to happen. Right. So going back a step. We've got this quest here. We've got these couple of quests here that we haven't done yet. So these are all locked behind different things. So the Forging Better Tools one. I've got part of the stuff here. I've got the 2 dense steel plates. I've got the block of aluminium brass, and I've got the tool station. But the forge requires either energetic alloy or mana steel. And I've looked into both of these, and they are fairly heavily gated in progress. Energetic is behind the alloy smelter because you can't make it in the alloyer, and the mana steel is actually gated behind Ars Magica, it seems, which is what this next this quest line here, this chapter is. It's all magic, and here's mana steel here. So we will be going down this route in just a second, but for the moment, this one here, the byproducts of progress, which was to make a crusher for as strong as steel is, you have found trace amounts of something even stronger within aluminium deposits. So you've got to build a crusher, immersive engineering crusher, to extract titanium. So the thing that was holding me up with this was the redstone engineering block, which was being held up by the Dawnstone plates. So here's the redstone engineering block here. We've got some red quartz, which is just quartz. Now the quartz surrounded by redstone. We've got the Dawnstone plates, which I didn't realise, I'd forgotten we'd got them as a reward. But here's the redstone engineering block. That actually will unlock that quest, and we can claim that reward. I do have the other items here. The light engineering, the steel scaffolding, steel fence, and the hoppers. I actually only need that many. And how many steel scaffolding was it? It's only 10. So I could make a crusher And I plan on making it just outside here, so I'm gonna, I don't know, pop a hole in the wall here somewhere and feed the cable out. Grab some conduits. And I need...
Dad,
Yes?
do you think I could do true power lies within?
Where are we? True power lies within... is in logs and wands, I take it. You
Yep.
can start doing that if you like.
Hey, no.
Good luck. There is some witchwood around, otherwise you'll need to find a witchwood tree. There is a couple, I think.
Can we both do it?
Yeah, you can both do it. Go and work on it together. That's what Minecraft's all about. Helping each other. I've got 5 witchwood planks up in this top chest. I think that's about all I've got. I thought I had a sapling, but apparently not. Anyway, that's cool. Yeah, go ahead. Find an area, because that that thing's about a 4 by... Actually, it's a 5 by 5. So, maybe out towards Manx's base, straight out there, or just where those torches are. You can set it up out there, the Ars Magica stuff. That's cool.
I need Vintium ore.
I have some Vintium ore.
I need 2.
I have one of these chests. This bottom one. There's Vintium ore, there's some blue topaz, there's a few other bits and pieces in there. See how you go. The only other one here in this lot that I have ready is the flower power one. So that requires us to make some floral fertilizer, which in this pack uses chimerite. I don't know. This stuff. Bone meal, red dye, blue dye, and any dye at the bottom. And some of that ash pile from embers. So that'll give us some floral fertilizer from Botania. So, Jamerella, would you like to take this floral fertilizer and start collecting flowers?
Sure.
Where are you, up at your house?
Yeah.
Alright, well, take me a minute to get up there. You can meet me halfway if you like.
Nah, stay down there.
Stay down here, you're going to teleport, aren't you? I'd already started running. Alright, so what you're going to do here is just right click on the ground and you'll start getting flowers. We're actually after white ones. So by all means... Whoa, there's a lag spike. Oh, can I break one to get the achievement? Or throw me a flower. There we go. Cool. Alright, the other thing that we've noticed at the moment, which Jamerella doesn't see... Oh, she does. We've got these weird badges on our chest at the moment. Jamerella's, to me, is a bat, which is pretty cool.
Yep.
I've got a little skull. Apparently Dragon has a lollipop, but on my screen it shows as the same skull that I have. And Manx is rocking around with a little coffin. I'm guessing it's because it's October. But I'm not sure whether it's the cosmetic armor mod or what mod's actually adding that. It's still pretty cool. It's a nice little touch. Let's see here. I am working with these slime trees to try and get... Oh, I didn't get any that time. I'm trying to get purple slime balls because they're needed for night slime. And the night slime is needed for the forge. So those other items that I've already got in the chest there, I need night slime as well as mana steel.
I need creosote oil.
Creosote oil.
Yeah.
There's a tank of it over outside the base, outside my house, attached to the multi-block thing. I've gone blank. Too many mods. Yeah, that tank there has creosote in it.
Alright.
You'll need a bucket. I have one.
Magic balls and an everstone.
Have a bucket. Out the door. Yep, that's it. Sheesh. There's witchwood planks in my house. You can take them if you want. You place them there.
I literally have planks.
Alright, cool. I'll leave you to it.
Actually, how do we get magic wool?
This area here, I'm going to build my crusher, by the way. Just so you know. Probably here somewhere. So that's what I'm about to do, is build my crusher. Keep getting sidetracked.
Now we need Vintium dust.
Dragon, you got any room in your inventory? There's some food everywhere.
Mine now.
Cool, you can have it. I have too much stuff. Alright, let's dump all that stuff that I just got there accidentally. Okay, let's build the...
Engineer's hammer and Vintium ore.
I have an engineer's
Okay.
hammer in my hand.
Oh. Well, that's what I need to make Vintium ore. For Vintium dust.
Can you run it through the macerator?
Hmm?
You try it in the macerator.
I don't know.
I'll try it now. No, that doesn't work. That's cool. So you need...
It has to be in a crafting table.
No, it doesn't. It can be in my inventory. How much do you need? I have...
Like... Hold on. I'm calculating. I'm remembering the shape.
Okay. Did
27.
I have... You need 27. You better make your own hammer then, because you'll break mine in that time. I need the Immersive Engineering book. Which is, I think, a book and a lever. By memory? Yes. Book and lever. So I'm going to need leather. Or a book, or something. Do we not have any leather? How do I make a book?
I have 2.
Only 2.
I need a book. Paper, string, and 2 blank patterns, which are expensive.
I have
yes.
3.
I just need a book. So if you can spare me a piece of leather, please.
I'll throw it in the chest.
Yeah, you can have this Vintium dust too. I thought you were throwing it in a chest. Throw it at me.
That
You
was
did.
me.
That's cool. No worries. Thank you. Book. Got a lever outside instead of making another one.
Where's my Vintium dust?
I threw it at you. You've already got it.
I only have 1.
Yeah, that's all I made. As I said, you'd break my hammer if I made it all.
How do you get an arcade compendium?
Ah, you know
I
what?
need
You know what I've just done?
2.
I've derped up. Push L. Is it in there? I don't know if the arcane compendium's in here. I could have got my engineering manual from here.
Hold on, let me
Okay.
check.
The arcane compendium. Right. Have you seen anywhere around here the pool of light blue liquid in the ground?
Yes.
Okay.
Plenty.
What you need to do is you need an item frame
Back
And-
to my house?
and a book.
That's easy. You need paper and a piece of leather.
Yeah, well, I just made a book that I didn't need to make because we've got the library thing. But yeah, so what you do is just say this is the pool of liquid. You put a block like this, put the item frame on it, and then you put the book in the item frame, and it will suck up some like glyphs and stuff, and it will turn you into the book you need.
Where's some...
You
where's-
you need the special liquid. I don't know if you've got some around here. Is there some nearby? I think there's some in the mining age.
Let us go.
Yeah.
Alright, let's do this. I'm getting sidetracked, but, you know, this is all part of the fun, right? Go to the mining age. You have a book as well?
I think I've got an item frame, but I don't have a book.
Does he have a book? Do you have a book, buddy?
No. Okay, that's easy to craft anyway.
No, he doesn't have a book.
Alright, well, I'll grab some paper. He still has some leather, I believe.
I'll meet you there.
Yeah, I have 4.
I'll grab the paper. We can make this in our inventory. Throw me a leather.
You can only make 4 books.
I only want one.
You've
go,
never
easy
killed
book.
a cow. Thanks.
To the mining world. Dun, da, da, da. Getting sidetracked. Not getting the stuff done. Where'd you go? Which pool did you... Okay. So we put down a block. Put your... Yep, that's it. Now put your book in there.
I
Is that
twisted it.
There it goes. It's working. Alright. Now take your book. Shift, click. There you go.
We need more.
You need more for.
We need more of the Vintium dust.
Well, we'll make some. Wow, my book is a little bit...
Oh, this is gonna be fun. We
a little
need
bit broken.
Everstone.
Oh, great. Now
Helps
we
if
need
I'm
that
looking in the right thing, right? Simple
Where do you
machines.
say we'd find blue topaz?
In the chest.
Okay, I'm heading home.
Destruction.
Camarite?
That's called blue topaz.
No, camarite. That we also need.
Oh, there's
that.
some in there too. Alright.
We also need to
Give me a
make
second. I'm going to put a cut in here
stone.
because I'm just going to build this crusher and I'll be right back. We're back. Now after a derp from me of not changing the output of the energy cube, or the side on the back here to be output, me sitting here scratching my head and changing wiring and being a bit silly, the crusher is now working. So let's throw our bauxite in there. And it's probably chewing through power, but it's running. Wow. Derping a little. And we're getting titanium dust and aluminium grit. So you're getting a little bit of titanium dust. I'm not sure. It's powering alright. I don't know whether... Because all we're running, we're still just running off the water wheel. We're doing alright. So we're getting a little bit. Not too much. But this is going to be required later on to make some more weird and wonderful stuff. But that's another step later. So that's happening. The next thing is to make titanium ingots. We'll actually have to put it through the blast furnace, I think. I don't know if it works in this blast furnace. Can it work in here? Oh, it does. Awesome. So it will work in the blast furnace here, and how many do I need? 8. Ah. So that's 5, 6, 7, and I'm probably out. Yeah, I need to put a little bit more in there to get the 8 ingots we require, but that'll keep us going for a little bit. That's going to take a while. I've got a little bit here. Let's throw another 9 or so in. Hopefully we get 1. I only need 1. Just throw these in. There we go. I'll let that go. And before we wrap up, I want to get this other stuff done. So what I've done over here is I have the metal alloyer set up ready to go. This is what I needed the dawnstone for. We've got the obsidian pressure plate, a couple of bowls, an iron furnace, and 5 dawnstone ingots. It's going to get us the metal alloyer. Now, if you look at the bottom here, it says powered by either energized fuel blend or an induction heating element and RF. Now, the induction heating element is actually quite expensive. Induction, this thing here. And it's going to require nichrome or nichrome, which is made in the metal alloy, so you've actually got to run it off the energized fuel first. Now, we did get some for one of our previous quests there, and this is the recipe here to make more. So it needs red coal from extra utilities, which without the extra utilities infuser thing, it's just 4 redstone and a piece of coal. With it, you just put coal in and it will convert it. So we've got a fair bit of stuff here. And I do apologise if the rain outside is getting quite loud. because it's quite loud here. But here's our metal alloyer. I'm going to give it some fuel. I'll give it the 16 here. And I'm going to give it ender dust and 3 iron dust. And I don't know if it needs... Looks like it might need something here. So the metal alloyer, let's look at... Sorry about that. Let's try actually using the right thing. I need some sort of ingot cast. Wow, coughing fit. Apologies. Let's see. To make the... it's an alloy, it's... Oh, iron. Let's type the word iron in. This stuff, pulsating iron. I need an ingot pattern, which is just an iron trapdoor and a weighted pressure plate. So I'm going to need 6 ingots of iron. Hopefully I've got that left. I really am low on iron. There's a pressure plate. Trapdoor. Pressure plate gets us the ingot pattern. Let's go and throw this in the machine, and I'm hoping that this will work. All right. Excellent. 1 pulsating iron ingot. Yeah, I probably could have set that up inside. I wasn't sure what I needed to do there. Let's convert this into nuggets. And that is what is required to finish off the resonator. So here's the resonator from Extra Utility. So I can now make the energized, or the red coal, without anything else. I'm just going to plop him here for now. We don't have any grid power because we haven't set up our solar panels that I think Dragon made, or someone made.
I made them.
We're going to need more than 3. We're going to need at least 8. But I'll do that in between episodes. We are getting near the end of the episode. Just one moment. I'm going to put a cut in here and I'll be right back. Righty, we're back. Okay, sorry about that. I had another coughing fit. Not fun. So I've got a couple of quests here to hand in. I can hand in the resonator one. We're going to get 3 lunar reactive dust and a couple of upgrade bases as a reward. So that's going to give us enough lunar reactive to make nighttime solar panels, I think they are. Because the uses of this are all sorts of stuff in this pack. But we should be able to make somewhere in here. You think it'll be one of the first things for it. It's apparently like a purple dye in this pack. Or magenta, I should say. Normally it's used to make the nighttime solar panels, which is odd that it's not showing up. Solar at extra. So these ones here, the lunar panels. Yeah, so lunar reactive dust, some polished stone, and resonating redstone. So that'll just mean the resonator will work at night instead of just the day, which is just lapis. I do have some polished stone here cooking up because I do need some more of this. But problem being that I need to make some more of that, and it's double compressed. It's double compressed cobble in a smeltery gives you the polished stone. So that's a lot. So we've got 6. That'll keep us going for the moment. I've got one more. I've got the ingots here. The titanium ingots have now finished in the blast furnace. I had to throw a little bit more in there to get what I needed. So we've now got almost a stack and a half of aluminium grit, and we've got titanium ingots. We're going to get 4 titanium plates as a reward, and that's gonna... You've made a white flower. You can plant it out in the grass here somewhere. Ooh, we should be able to make the atomic reconstructor now, because I think it's what we're stuck behind too. So it needs the titanium sheets, which is just the plates in a crafting table. So that's easy enough. So I'll get... Ooh. No, we can make all this stuff. Ow. That wasn't very nice. I got bitten. Or hit. Or someone threw something at me. It was Manx with a bow.
It's not a bow, it's a boomerang.
Nasty. Alright, one more quest to hand in, and then we're wrapping up. So I've got the floral power one, which you would have guessed by Jamerella making the pure daisy, that she got the white flower. Enough, buddy. Stop hitting people.
But it's a troll weapon.
So she got the pure daisy. So all you need to do for this to make living wood and living stone is wooden blocks and stone blocks. So we should be able to put this here and it will start converting. Should get the particles. Maybe. Okay. Yeah. So pure daisy, achievement get. Next episode we'll get into some more of this stuff. I'm hoping that this is working. Can't quite tell. Anyway,
You jumped in front of my boomerang.
I did it on purpose. We'll wrap up here. Thank you all for watching. Please leave your comments below. I hope you come back and join us in the next one. Say goodbye, kids.
Bye.
See you later, everyone.